Hi everyone, this video is going to be for Gwen Stefani's collaborative collection with OPI. So the collection is available at Ulta. I will put a link to where you can find these polishes and purchase them. You may also be able to find them at your local beauty store if they sell OPI. These bottles will retail for around $9 each and includes a couple of extra things which I will show you later in this video, in addition to the 5 shades that you see here. For this main part of the collection, it's 2 cream gloss colors, a glitter shade, and 2 satin top coats. As always, you can go to allurabeauty.com. I will have photographs of these polishes as well as close-up photos of the swatches applied so that you can see the color more closely. If you want to see my latest video, it was for Clinique's new Cheek Pop Blush Pops, which are their new line of blushes. And there you can see me swatch all 4 new cheek blushes and hear my thoughts on the formula. There's also a written review for that if you'd like to read that. And you can also see Carrie Underwood's nail polish collection in collaboration with Nicole by OPI if you are interested. Of course, there are also photos of swatches of that collection up on allurabeauty.com too. And one last announcement, if you're interested in OPI's upcoming Brazil collection, I will have a video for that up shortly and photos and swatches of that on allurabeauty.com too. Alright, let's get to looking at these colors. Here is the shade Hey Baby, I Sing in Color, In True Stefani Fashion, Love Angel Music Baby, and 4 in the Morning. The collection also includes this duo here, which is the Push and Shove Duet Pack. And so you have 1 full-sized polish. This is in the shade Push and Shove. And in the side here, you also get a miniature polish, which is a base coat. And the name they've given it is Lay Down That Base. There's also this kit. It's called Over and Over a Gwen, which is the name of this polish inside, and you can see Gwen Stefani's signature on the handle there. And it also comes with these Swarovski-like crystal appliques that you can use for the nails, and it comes with this nail glue to apply those with. There's also a little pamphlet included that gives you some ideas of how you can do the designs with the appliques and with the other colors in the collection. Alright, so I'm going to start with swatching Hey Baby, which is a bright medium pink shade. Next is I Sing in Color, which is a very deep blackberry shade. Going back to Hey Baby to smooth out the color, and the same with I Sing in Color. So there you have Hey Baby and I Sing in Color. Now moving on to the top coats, I'm taking 4 in the Morning and applying that on top of I Sing in Color. Now this seems to completely cover the polish underneath, so I'm thinking that OPI contemplates these being just used over a clear base as a top coat, or of course if you're doing a design to cover only part of the nail. Let's see what it looks like on its own. See, on its own it's not quite opaque, so you can certainly use it this way if you want to, without a colored polish underneath. And so you get 2 pretty different effects. Over a colored base, it definitely has a more metallic and opaque quality, and on its own the surface is, I don't know how to describe it, it's kind of semi-matte, but it still has a metallic quality because it has very small silver shimmer particles in the color, and it is not quite opaque. Of course, if I added a second coat, it probably would be opaque. So I'm going to do that right now. So I think once you apply 2 layers, the effect is pretty much the same. So I don't really think that there is a point of putting this polish on top of another colored nail polish. Of course, unless you are using it only on part of the nail to create a different design. And I'm going to test out Love Angel Music Baby the same way by applying it alone. And it looks like it covers the nail bed pretty thoroughly. It's this shimmering white gold shade. Just going to add a little more product to really make sure it's opaque. Doesn't really need it though. It was pretty good with just 1 coat. And I'm going to experiment a little bit. I'm going to try to make this a pretty thin layer to see if I can get that pink to peek through, but you really can't. This top coat, I think, is pretty much meant to stand on its own. And it would be pretty difficult to get this to both show the pink through and look even on the skin, or excuse me, the nail. Alright, so there is what it looks like over a polish and by itself. Pretty much opaque both ways, so sort of again no point in putting a polish underneath it unless you wanted to have the color show through on just part of the nail. Now I'm going to swatch Push and Shove, and the directions on this actually says to put the base coat on and then to put the top coat on and not apply a clear top coat. So that sort of affirms the fact that the other 2 top coats I just showed you are intended to be used alone as their own standalone colors. So I'm going to lay down that base first. It's just a clear base coat. And the instructions say that this gives the top coat an ultra chrome finish. So now I'm applying Push and Shove, which is this stunning metallic silver. The instructions say to apply 2 coats, but I really don't see why you need to. It is completely opaque and pretty smooth with just 1 coat there. And now I'm going to apply the feature shade over and over a Gwen, which is a classic candy apple red shade. Definitely just need 1 coat. It's so bold and smooth on the nail with 1 coat. And the instructions or the box for Push and Shove says that it's intended only for 1 night's wear, which suggests to me that it may not be that long wearing. But here are those 2 shades for you. And last up is the glitter shade in true Stefani fashion, which I'll show you alone and applied over a base color. So there's 1 coat alone, and I'm gonna also swatch this over. It's a red shade here. And going to build it up with 2 coats. And that's what in true Stefani fashion looks like on its own and over a colored polish. Alright, so there you have OPI's Gwen Stefani collection. Please let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite color. I'm not quite sure which one my favorite is. I really like the chromed finish polish, which was Push and Shove. I just think it's one of the more unique shades, but I don't know that I actually have a favorite in this collection yet. Might have to wear them more a little bit. But let me know which one you liked the most, and please share any other thoughts you have in the comment section below or over at allurabeauty.com. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for taking the time to watch it, and I'll see you in the next one.